baddie on FaceTime. I keep that girl on the low like a baseline. Moving me up so you know that it's game time. I hit the beat and the slap at the same time.
I'm with the gang, I'm with my slimes, yeah. Don't waste my time without the crime. I'm in my prime. Don't cross the line, cause that's a crime. You can't mess with mine. I stick to the grind, the flow is divine, and that's why I shine. Yeah. Got the code, it don't matter, my diamonds on froze. I just hang up my clothes, I don't fold. Yeah, he paid for the price, then he rose. Don't you act like you really forgot. Like the baby, I came with a box. Why you rappers be living a lie? Tryna be somebody that you not. I just been working, ain't sleeping on weed. With the gang and they ready to feed. They just be talking, it ain't what it seems. Full of cap, they ain't sipping on lean.
Wanna work is gon' come with a fee. Wanna work is gon' come with defeat. The individual that came with the beat. Got the code and it came with the cheat.
To the top, with the gang, we can't stop. Oh no, let me talk. You a lame, you a all.
I'm with a baddie on FaceTime. I keep that girl on the low like a baseline. Moving me up so you know that it's game time. I hit the beat and the slap at the same time. I'm in the sky, I'm talking to God, we catching them vibe. I caught a flight and I realigned with all of my guys, yeah. I'm with a dime, half of the time, she can't make her mind, yeah. I wasn't trying, I messed around and I made her mine, yeah. Yeah, we running it up like a slope. Bought the chain and it came with the stones. Going crazy, we doing the most. In Miami, we stay on the coast. Ain't doing no bragging or boasting. I bought a biz, I ain't posted. I be rapping and getting them notes. I'm going pop like I'm toasted.
I just been working, ain't sleeping on weed. With the gang and they ready to feed. They just be talking, it ain't what it seems. Full of cap, they ain't sipping on lean.
Wanna work is gon' come with a fee. Wanna work is gon' come with defeat. The individual that came with the beat. Got the code and it came with the cheat.
To the top, with the gang, we can't stop. Oh no, let me talk. You a lame, you a all.
I'm with a baddie on FaceTime. I keep that girl on the low like a baseline. Moving me up so you know that it's game time. I hit the beat and the slap at the same time.
I just been working, ain't sleeping on weed. With the gang and they ready to feed. They just be talking, it ain't what it seems. Full of cap, they ain't sipping on lean.
Wanna work is gon' come with a fee. Wanna work is gon' come with defeat. The individual that came with the beat. Got the code and it came with the cheat.
To the top, with the gang, we can't stop. Oh no, let me talk. You a lame, you a all.
I'm with a baddie on FaceTime. I keep that girl on the low like a baseline. Moving me up so you know that it's game time. I hit the beat and the slap at the same time.
I'm with the gang, I'm with my slimes, yeah. Don't waste my time without the crime. I'm in my prime. Don't cross the line, cause that's a crime. You can't mess with mine. I stick to the grind, the flow is divine, and that's why I shine. Yeah. Got the code, it don't matter, my diamonds on froze. I just hang up my clothes, I don't fold. Yeah, he paid for the price, then he rose. Don't you act like you really forgot. Like the baby, I came with a box. Why you rappers be living a lie? Tryna be somebody that you not. I just been working, ain't sleeping on weed. With the gang and they ready to feed. They just be talking, it ain't what it seems. Full of cap, they ain't sipping on lean.
Wanna work is gon' come with a fee. Wanna work is gon' come with defeat. The individual that came with the beat. Got the code and it came with the cheat.
To the top, with the gang, we can't stop. Oh no, let me talk. You a lame, you a all.
I'm with a baddie on FaceTime. I keep that girl on the low like a baseline. Moving me up so you know that it's game time. I hit the beat and the slap at the same time. I'm in the sky, I'm talking to God, we catching them vibe. I caught a flight and I realigned with all of my guys, yeah. I'm with a dime, half of the time, she can't make her mind, yeah. I wasn't trying, I messed around and I made her mine, yeah. Yeah, we running it up like a slope. Bought the chain and it came with the stones. Going crazy, we doing the most. In Miami, we stay on the coast. Ain't doing no bragging or boasting. I bought a biz, I ain't posted. I be rapping and getting them notes. I'm going pop like I'm toasted.
I just been working, ain't sleeping on weed. With the gang and they ready to feed. They just be talking, it ain't what it seems. Full of cap, they ain't sipping on lean.
Wanna work is gon' come with a fee. Wanna work is gon' come with defeat. The individual that came with the beat. Got the code and it came with the cheat.
To the top, we the gang, we can't stop. Oh no, let me talk. You a lame, you a all.
I'm with a baddie on FaceTime. I keep that girl on the law like a baseline. Moving me up so you know that it's game time. I hit the beat and then slap at the same time.
I just been working, ain't sleeping on weed. With the gang and they ready to feed. They just be talking, it ain't what it seems. Full of cap, they ain't sipping on lean.
Wanna work is gon' come with a fee. Wanna work is gon' come with defeat. The individual that came with the beat. Got the code and it came with the cheat.
To the top, we the gang, we can't stop. Oh no, let me talk. You a lame, you a all.
I'm with a baddie on FaceTime. I keep that girl on the law like a baseline. Moving me up so you know that it's game time. I hit the beat and then slap at the same time.
I'm with the gang, I'm with my slimes, yeah. Don't waste my time without the crime. I'm in my prime. Don't cross the line, cause that's a crime. You can't mess with mine. I stick to the grind, the flow is divine, and that's why I shine. Yeah. Got that code, it don't matter, my diamonds on froze. I just ain't got my clothes, I don't fold. Yeah, he paid for the price, then he rose. Don't you act like you really forgot. Like the baby, I came with a box. Why you rappers be living a lie? Tryna be somebody that you not. I just been working, ain't sleeping on weed. With the gang and they ready to feed. They just be talking, it ain't what it seems. Full of cap, they ain't sipping on lean.
Wanna work is gon' come with a fee. Wanna work is gon' come with defeat. The individual that came with the beat. Got the code and it came with the cheat.
To the top, we the gang, we can't stop. Oh no, let me talk. You a lame, you a all.
I'm with a baddie on FaceTime. I keep that girl on the law like a baseline. Moving me up so you know that it's game time. I hit the beat and then slap at the same time. I'm in the sky, I'm talking to God, we catching the vibe. I caught a flight and I realigned with all of my guys, yeah. I'm with a dime, half of the time she can't make her mind, yeah. I wasn't trying, I messed around and I made her mine, yeah. Yeah, we running it up like a slope. Bought a chain and it came with the stones. Going crazy, we doing the most. In Miami, we stay on the coast. Ain't doing no bragging or boasting. I bought a biz, I ain't posted. I be rapping and getting them notes in. I'm going pop like I'm toasted.
I just been working, ain't sleeping on weed. With the gang and they ready to feed. They just be talking, it ain't what it seems. Full of cap, they ain't sipping on lean.
Wanna work is gon' come with a fee. Wanna work is gon' come with defeat. The individual that came with the beat. Got the code and it came with the cheat.
To the top, we the gang, we can't stop. Oh no, let me talk. You a lame, you a all.
I'm with a baddie on FaceTime. I keep that girl on the law like a baseline. Moving me up so you know that it's game time. I hit the beat and then slap at the same time.
I just been working, ain't sleeping on weed. With the gang and they ready to feed. They just be talking, it ain't what it seems. Full of cap, they ain't sipping on lean.
Wanna work is gon' come with a fee. Wanna work is gon' come with defeat. The individual that came with the beat. Got the code and it came with the cheat.
To the top, we the gang, we can't stop. Oh no, let me talk. You a lame, you a all.
I'm with a baddie on FaceTime. I keep that girl on the law like a baseline. Moving me up so you know that it's game time. I hit the beat and then slap at the same time.
I'm with the gang, I'm with my slimes, yeah. Don't waste my time without the crime. I'm in my prime. Don't cross the line, cause that's a crime. You can't mess with mine. I stick to the grind, the flow is divine, and that's why I shine. Yeah. got the code. It don't matter, my diamonds on froze. I just hang up my clothes, I don't fold. Yeah, he paid for the price, then he rose. Don't you act like you really forgot. Like the baby, I came with a box. Why you rappers be living a lie? Tryna be somebody that you not. I just been working, ain't sleeping on weed. With the gang and they ready to feed. They just be talking, it ain't what it seems. Full of cap, they...
Yo, what's good, everybody? We back with another Sold Out podcast, another Sold Out live on this Saturday, man. Y'all smash that like button, sub up to the channel if you haven't done so already, man. My name is Jeremy Jones, and I make content about sneakers, occasional try-on hauls, and of course, you know we got music Mondays. Y'all see the title. I'm gonna go ahead and let my homie go ahead and introduce himself.
Yo, what's going on, everybody, man? It's me, Dev Dunks, man. I'm ready for this one, man. Hope everybody's having fun in the Discord and enjoy the changes that have been going on. It's a good little community. I like what's going on with it. Hope everybody continues to rock with it, and we continue to grow.
Most definitely, man. So if y'all haven't signed up for the Sold Out Discord, it is pinned in the chat already. I see we got Kwame in the building already, but sign up for that Sold Out Discord because salutes to Big Money Sonny. We've been making a lot of changes over there to it, just trying to make it better. Long story short, pretty much, we got the music on there now where you can go down in the music, play music, and have music parties as well. We may start doing something like that on Friday to have a kickback where we ain't really got to talk sneakers, man. We can just play music, chill, kick back, and just enjoy that we made it through the week, so to speak. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah. Sounds good.
Most definitely. So y'all smash that like button, sub up to the channel. And the topic is for tonight, man, Smitty Kicks files. And I hope I'm saying this right. Is it Schmidty or Skidity? What? Give me one right here. Manny with the kicks says, what up, chat? What up, Manny?
Yo, what's going on, Manny, bro? I'm gonna go with Schmidty, honestly. All
right, cool. We're gonna go with Smitty Kicks files for bankruptcy. Owes customer banks over 18 million. Okay, so we see this is brought to us by Nice Kicks. I'm gonna pull this up. Also, this is low-key ties into the whole Zeta Kick situation. So when Dunk kind of broke the news in the Discord, shout out to the Sold Out Discord again, because I saw it earlier, that made me go down the rabbit hole and look this up. Dunks, you may or not even may know this, but when somebody said, I think it was Manny said, we see this as another like Zeta Kick situation. Apparently, they had did ties together. They had worked together.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's just
not surprised, huh?
Yeah, and like we saw in the little comment thing, it was like it's just another shoe pyramid scheme,
Yeah, pretty much a Ponzi scheme is what it's called.
Yeah, Ponzi. Yeah,
Ponzi.
And now it's just where this guy got in over his head and couldn't fulfill what he promised. And we saw where he had $18 million, owed to these investors or, these people. And he didn't even have $1,000 in assets, And like Kami said, there's literally like 4 pair of Jordans,
Yeah, I saw where he had something like it was like 800. Let me touch the chat real quick, and then I'm gonna share my screen on the Nice Cakes joints. We're gonna dissect this. Salutes to everybody that's coming through and that's trickling in. Smash the like button, man. Really goes a long way. Kwame in the building says, "What's good?" Let's see. What up, Kwame?
What's going on, Kwame?
Kwame says that on foot video making me want the cop some heat. Oh, my weekly sneaker rotation. Most definitely, man. I'm glad I started doing those low key. It sucks a little bit because I have to keep up with what I'm wearing, but also it makes me also want to make sure I go and grab and don't just always walk in a pair of Yeezy slides just because I'm running around the community. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Most definitely appreciate that. Kwame says chilling, got off tonight. All right, that's what's up, Kwame.
Nice.
Welcome to the good fellas, Kwame. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Manny with the kick says, "What's up, chat?" The Slayer says, "What's good? What's going down, gang? What up, Slayer?" Kwame says, "Yo, Manny, what's up, man?" Yeah, so another Ponzi scheme. We're coming up on this one. Are you surprised though? And let me also ask this. This is also, I know you may have said it jokingly that we're probably going to see this on eBay probably within the next matter of weeks or months, especially if this takes any type of legal action, which most likely if they got people, if people's money's tied into it, it's going to be a legal action, right?
Oh, for sure. And it's just going to go down just like Zeta did. Just the exact same way, honestly. You know, like the only difference is, I'm sorry, what's that?
My thing is, it's just that I'm here. Honestly, I would say, am I wrong for copping from these guys now? You know what I'm saying? Granted, if you think about it, they've been holding it down. I don't know how long they've been in business, and when I pull it up, hopefully they got that information in there. But if this is one of those people that's been around since 2020 and they've been kind of working with Zeta Kicks, and I don't know, this is all alleged in my opinion, but if they kind of been doing that, then I think about it. We've never had a chance to begin with between battling with bots and battling with these guys who this is basically because they're getting their shoes damn near backdoored. You know what I mean?
Hey, let's think about this. Let's think outside the box. Who's to say that this Smitty Kicks isn't a isn't Zeta Kicks? It's just like under a different name. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like obviously, he went down for the Zeta, but he had this other secret inventory. You know what I'm saying?
I
Under
think they got somebody else's name on it though, but I don't know. But I
I
want
mean, what is okay? What does that mean? I mean, you could do something, and I was like, hey, okay, well, I'm gonna put it in my name this time, but you still control it type deal. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, true. You
And
right.
now that the papers are and all the everything's starting to unfold, now all these other ventures that he's into are starting to come out too.
True. True. Manny with a kick says Kwame 100, 100, 100. Manny with a kick says, like I told you in the Discord, waiting all the sneakers to hit eBay soon. Okay,
Yeah,
so you're waiting for all of them. I'm gonna say this, man. I hit a lick. I don't know if y'all caught, and this ain't even like that Zeta kick situation when Manny, if you whoever find it out, pin that joint in the Discord. Ain't nothing wrong with looking. You know what I'm saying? Y'all saw what happened. Like when Manny broke out the Zeta kick story to me in the Discord, I actually looked, went and found the link, and I'm like, oh,
yeah.
and I was like, you know what? If they real, and
I browsed it too. I knew and I know that it was on there. I browsed it too once he had posted it, so it was real. It was live.
yeah,
So
and that's my thing. Like, don't feel no shame if you want to cop something from there, because like y'all see, I went crazy.
why would you? Why would you feel ashamed for, you know? Uh, I
I
mean,
didn't want
yeah.
it to.
Granted, you probably are buying somebody else's shoes that were, they were
I
promised
didn't
to
do it.
you.
I didn't do it though. I didn't do it.
I was saying, that they never got. So, but hey,
Yeah,
it's no different than, what I'm saying, copying off the way you normally cop off eBay. Honestly,
yeah. eBay eating a lot now, man. I'm being.
yeah.
I guarantee you, they glad. And the fact that they have an actual eBay dunk, and the thing is, no disrespect, eBay borderline bigger than the StockX because they sell. They're not their main. StockX is got other things too. StockX want to be an eBay so bad, you know what I'm saying? But
I mean, could you say StockX is uh I don't even want to say the word, but it's for
okay,
it's a hype beast eBay. Honestly, it's just honestly
possibly.
all the grail things that people can post up for auction. And you bid on it, you buy it. Same formula as eBay. Just a slight differences like no actual auction time, no countdown, and none of that. But it's just there pretty much for you to bid on. If they accept it, they take it, or you pay the price they want.
Yeah. I saw one shoe I was actually watching. They dropped that joint down by like $100. I'm like, hey, drop it down one more time, and I might have to go ahead and do what I can do.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah, but I low key now that this whole Schmidty situation has come out, I'm wondering if they may have that sneaker. Granted, I know for a fact if Zeta Kicks didn't have it, I'm assuming they didn't have it though. I'm talking about they didn't have a shoe to begin with, but there's another shoe I was looking at, but they may have my size over there. But it is a shoe that I've been looking at that I didn't even see that on the Zeta Kicks um, eBay page to begin with. But if y'all keep checking, they have been loading stuff more up there, but it's the less hypey stuff, stuff you're most likely not gonna be.
Yeah,
I'll say for me, it was stuff I wasn't personally interested in. I'll
yeah.
put it
I
like
said maybe the Schmitty is his extended inventory.
possibly. I will see though. Hey, if that joint hit eBay, y'all make sure y'all pin that joint in the
Manny,
Discord immediately.
Manny's on it.
Yeah, appreciate it. Melly Mel in the building says never had a chance. I mean, yeah, it was some tough times. I know 2020 was probably the hardest time it was ever for me to ever cop a sneaker, man. And you just have to adapt. And I'll say from 2020 to 2021, I really was just like in limbo land. I was doing sneaker content, but I was in limbo land with that joint.
Mhm.
You know, I was in limbo land with the L's, just looking like, man, what are they waiting on Nike? You know what I'm saying? And you see how we still waiting.
Yeah,
Um,
tough times in history.
Kwame says prices on eBay a good amount higher for what I'm looking at. Yeah, I mean, if it's some hype though, you got to understand a little bit. It's gonna be. It just depends on what it is. And I need to start playing and go ahead and get those Air Max bacons. Get the Air Max
Yeah,
bacons.
man. Yeah, because you actually you had them and sold them, right?
No, I didn't have them joints. I could have bought them. I've had so many opportunities to buy them. I just keep pushing it off. But Kwame
Okay.
don't put his joints in the Discord. I'm gonna have to go ahead and just suck it up. And it's not even no like hype shoe, but it's like it's
Yeah, I mean
some
it's Air Max 90s, man. It's just you can't really go wrong with those.
most definitely. Manny with the kick says, I don't regret buying my dunks off homie list. Of course not.
See, exactly.
That's what I'm saying. Y'all, you saw. I know y'all don't see my videos. Like I know for a fact, y'all see. I went a little crazy on there, and that's the first batch. I got the other batches. They in. I just got to get the videos down and put them up. And that's point blank period from there. Let's see. Melly Mel says when you got those Phantom ones I was like, damn, that's fire. And that sad part is, well, I ain't gonna say sad, but the part about those Phantom ones, Melly Mel, that's dunks. That was dunk. I hit on them on sneakers app. And it wasn't my size. I gave him straight to dunks. That was dunks
Yeah.
size. Like I couldn't wear that shoe to begin with, but I am still happy that I was able to take that W though.
Yeah.
Finally.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
That shoe's still sitting there like right at what 600 on the resale market.
Yeah. Somewhere in there.
And it's gonna stay there. It's gonna stay there. That's the minimum. That's the bare bone minimum on that shoe, regardless. So, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Melly Mel says I haven't hit a Travis Scott till this day. Deontay Wilder voice till this day. But that was my first ever Travis hit for real. All my other Travis is in my collection. Yeah, I paid resale on those guys, man. Right down from the fours, which the fours to me is my favorite Travis, but quality on it sucks because you can't get it wet. You can't walk too much in it because that toe box is super janky.
Yeah.
It's too sensitive. It's too sensitive.
Yeah, it's got like that kind of almost like barely there suede, right?
Yeah, it's like almost there. It's like it's hard to describe it, but if you look at mine, you be like, yo, rock them shit. Like this a thing. It's a shoe you can't get dirty because how do you clean it? You ain't nobody got no video on cleaning that because if you put any type of thing on it, it's finna fade them joints out immediately.
Yeah, like even a bristle brush, like
Yep.
nothing.
Yep, you can't do nothing. Like
You
mine
better
look
not
like
so you better not put a bristle brush to it.
I know mine look from the naked eye in good condition. You get up on them shit like, dog, what the hell you do? Play ball? I'm like, no, this is just you have to. I wasn't careful. That's what it was, you know.
Yeah.
Let's see. Melly Mel says, even the trainers I didn't hit. Dan Anderson in the building says bacons are so fire. You have to get those. I most definitely will. Manny with the kick says, I'm gonna be on the lookout, my guys. Most definitely appreciate that, Manny. Appreciate that. He's gonna be on the lookout for this Smitty Kicks joint. Melly Mel says, yeah, that's a dub in my opinion. I just want to hit one. True. It's like the strawberry cough SBs. You get them wet, it's game over. Yeah. That's another shoe. I can see that. You get them wet. Yeah. That Travis Scott, exactly that. You get that joint wet, it's over. Let's see.
I feel like the Strange Loves are somewhere in that category too.
I actually seen somebody, I seen somebody clean them shits and they still couldn't get it back all the way right. They cleaned it. Yeah. They cleaned them. And then I think they was like, all right, we're gonna have to do another video. Like you're gonna have to find that color paint, and because they really, I think it was tutorial purposes, but you don't use that shoe. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I feel like they're just so heavy in the dye process of what they used. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I feel like, like washing them or like trying to just soft bristle them or whatever, is just gonna like fade some of that, I don't know. It just seems like a really, 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 detailed shoe that
heck yeah.
One wrong step, one wrong move, and the shoe is just not the same.
Heck yeah. Manny with the kick says, and the skunk dunks too, Melly. Okay, another shoe you can't get wet. Melly Mel says, the toe box on the strawberries fade. Let's see, SISA in the building says, what up all? Hope everyone is having a good day. What up, SISA? What up?
No, what's going on?
With the good eats. Melly Mel says, yo, Manny, some of these kicks fade crazy. Yeah. And Travis is just one, that one I can't. It sucks, man. But let me I'm gonna share my screen real quick and then we're gonna go over what we have on Nice Kicks. I'm gonna probably pull up what they have on Instagram first and then go from there. Let me share my screen here. Give me like 2 seconds and boom, right here. Cool. I know this last live, like the chat was not coming up on the screen, but it's not having that issue anymore. So we good. Kwame says, what's good? SISA. Manny is saluting. Let's see. So on the screen, guys, you should see this. We have bankrupt pre-order sneaker business owes over 18 milli. Dunk said earlier, Eminem, man. As Dunk said in Eminem.
Yeah, and then whole M&M's, man. How you?
You got that from the Rollo joint? Gillian Rollo.
I got that from Little Baby, but you know.
Okay. I don't know who started. I heard it on them joints when it was like when Thug said he get a million a show, and it was like an M, and it was like a Eminem. Like they was like in La La Land. Yeah, like you gotta watch this shit. He was like, "How much you get a show?" He was like, he said an M. That's what Thug said, M, and they're like, "Whoo, M." And then Gilly said Eminem. And he shook his head.
Oh God!
That's what I thought you was getting it from. I was like, this dude don't watch the same ish. I don't watch, man. Kwame says those silver boxes are off-white Air Force Ones. No, those silver if I had to guess, and don't quote me, I think these are off-white dunks, but
they're those rubber dunks, right?
They're the off-white SB dunks, like Stevie Williams had a pair, and I'm gonna pull it up on my screen of what dunks I think that comes inside this box. But yeah, that's definitely not lot 50 box because the lot 50 box coming in the other box. Let me put myself back on the main screen. I'm gonna pull up the dunks that I think that are, and not specific this colorway, but I believe it's this dunk though. I'm gonna pull up an off-white dunk in these boxes, but yeah, it's a off-white SB dunk, but it ain't the kind that I think we've been like going crazy over. So hold on real quick, because there's two different versions. Like, you know what I'm saying? Let me just see if I can find the right one. Because there's actually like a skater version. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
There's a skater version, and I see it, but off-white dunks, of course, it's pulling up the lot 50 and shit. Hold on real quick. Hold on. I'm gonna go ahead and just share the screen real quick. When I find it, I'll show y'all exactly what I'm talking about. This joint right here. Got the dunks. It's like a skateboard version too. Like, and I've seen them, but I just don't know if I need to put in the right thing. Hold on, let me scroll back up to the top. Tip top. It's something like the where we at? Let me see. Yeah, something like these joints right here. Like this is an off-white dunk joint too. Like, yeah, something like these. It's that version, the skateboard.
Yeah. I thought those are like the rubber dunks.
Yeah, the rubber dunks. I didn't know they were called the rubber dunks. I thought they were just a skateboard version. You know what I'm saying?
Like the green ones, the green and black ones, right?
Yeah, like this is the one I think Stevie Williams got this pair.
Ew, yeah, I actually like those.
Yeah. Okay, so air rubber dunk is what they're called. Okay, I didn't know they were called that. I just thought they was off-white like skateboard dunks. Okay, you learn something new. Let me see. Why you saw it? I was struggling. Why you?
I said the rubber dunks.
You didn't say it.
I did. I said, yeah, those are the rubber dunks. He was like, let me just look them up.
Oh, okay, yeah. So this is the green joint. Here they go right here. But yeah, I know Steve Williams personally got a pair, but he got one from Virgil directly or Nike. But yeah, these are the joints this is what I think it is. These are the shoes that I think that's in that box. Long story, sorry about that, guys. I know we just kind of went down the rabbit hole in real time, but this is what I think it is. Let me see if I can just Google box behind it and to show y'all why I think it's that box. Yeah, see what I'm saying? It's basically this joint. This is the box they come in. You know what I'm saying? This is the box it comes in. So yeah, so I say that's why I think it's those, which I don't know what they go for. Like on the resale market, we gotta look, They average around like 400 to 500. So yeah, on eBay I see some for 700 too. So it all depends on the size. So we could probably put that in there. And look, like I said, Stevie Williams' names come up on this joint. Stevie actually skated these joints. That's the crazy part. Stevie Williams actually skated this.
Yeah.
He skated these shoes. So I don't know if they actually. Let me see if they actually have a picture of him on here. I guess I have no choice but to allow the cookies, or whatever. But yeah, it was on Stevie. Yeah, Stevie Williams. This was on his Instagram right here, and he actually skated these joints. Says you already know. That's what's up. And and who better to get a pair than Stevie Williams?
True, right?
Salute to the people who know who Stevie Williams is. You know what I'm saying? Salute to Stevie. But let me get this back to the topic real quick. Bankrupt pre-order sneaker business owners owes over 18 million. Y'all bear with the kids, y'all know what it's on. So Schmidty Kicks, which I think if you try to pull up his Instagram, he or she or the business, you cannot find it. But I'll show that in a second. Jordan 7 Flint bulk available. This is their problem right here. No disrespect to the 7 lovers out there, but this shoe sat like I don't know what. Why would you even want to put this a part of the game? Wasn't this one? Didn't we just talk about this like what last August? And this was one of the shoes that like all this. Remember over the summer, everybody's like, man, Jordan, all the shoes. This was one of those shoes that was sitting.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it says Jordan 7 Flint bulk available. All pairs are in hand, ready to ship. Of course they are. Selling for under retail. Let me know if interested. Yeah, he's trying to get rid of. Ain't they going to? You already losing money, right? Even if he got these shoes at retail price, right? I'm assuming that's the point. They got all, and this is a legend. This is my opinion. I think Zeta Kicks and the Smitty Kicks guys, however they was getting the shoes, they was getting them at retail price. That's why they could, sell them lesser than the competitors, but still make money. But this one is like, this one's a loss of money. Think about getting this shoe for retail and you're losing, like you're saying, like literally these are selling under retail. If the shoe was what 170, 190, worst case scenario 200, you got to sell it for 140. You losing. You know
yeah. And if you're doing it on every shoe, Yeah,
that's the thing. I'm wondering if they had a whole bunch of bricks, no pun intended. Let's see. This is from Jay Perez. It says Jay Perez 4523 says Schmitty Kicks vanished soon after Z downfall, which I'm assuming Z is pretty much Zeta Kicks. I guess they just call him Z. Thankfully, I never ordered from him. He was offering similar prices on general release Jordans. See, he was selling the general. You know what I'm saying? Why would you want to open a business and sell a basic joint? You know what I'm saying? Because those were still at the store. So. Matt Halfhill says, besides Zeta Kicks, who are other sellers that have offered pre-order services in the past? Any that we've had a bad experience with? So, I'm gonna say this, and I ain't trying to pick on nobody, but if y'all watched a lot of sneaker YouTube, y'all remember there was a particular YouTuber, and I'm not gonna say no names. If you know, you know. I remember actually it was several of them. I'll say I know 2 in particular that's coming top to mind. They're in the same area. They was doing a pre-order system, and I'm not saying it was a scam or anything, but once they got called out, I'm not even going to use the word exposed, they literally stopped doing that. But they were doing a whole bunch of pre-order stuff too, where they had a backdoor person and they was doing it, but they wasn't selling theirs. For what they would do, they would pre-order and make sure they get them early to the people, but they would charge an early price. That's how they was making their money off of it. So like, say the shoe like 190 is like, go ahead and get they will make a video, right? These joints, I know these selling out. If y'all want them now, I'm taking pre-orders, but he or she, I'm not even gonna say who, charge, all right, cool, pay an extra $40 to me. So he'll get out of all the sales that he hooking those people up with an extra 20, and those extra $20 he made, that's how he was making money.
Yeah. Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So he take 10 pre-orders, you know what I'm saying? Or if he take 5 pre-orders, that's an extra $100. And if you think about it, once he divided by 2, it's still an extra like what? 50 spot or something like that. So once they divide it in half, and then think about it, but at the time they had over X amount of subscribers, which is a lot. So even if he only had 10% of those people ordering, so that still would be over 1,000 pre-orders. So he's making good money off that. Then somebody called him out and I noticed they don't do it no more. And I think low key, he or she or they stopped because it was leading down that Ponzi scheme situation, and a lawsuit got involved between the individuals anyway, regardless. Because I mean, at one point, somebody just wasn't letting up. And I
I
ain't
mean,
gonna say no
this
name.
is crazy. This is like kind of like a crazy situation to put yourself in. Anyway, how could you, as the sole person, or even if it's not like two or three of you guys, how can you guys keep up with the demand of, let's just say, even if they only have 1,000 people that wants their shoes, how are you guys gonna keep up with that demand? You know what I'm saying? Compared
Most
to what, and then you take on all this stuff. It's just it's bound to fail. Yeah, maybe for a good year or two, you may be riding good, but that's before the real storm comes in.
Yeah,
Once it hits, man, it hits you hard, and they come and they take everything.
yeah. So this is what they got on there. None proprietary collector's name, mailing address. Okay, so this is the people that's pretty much having to file the, letting them know pretty much there's about to be a lawsuit coming for real. So this is the bank, but see, I think they're trying to avoid the lawsuit by already having a bankruptcy. So I think this is the paperwork to show what they use for the bankruptcy. If I'm not mistaken, yeah, creditor's name, mailing address. So yeah, and they're based out of New Jersey. I didn't even know they was based out of New Jersey. Okay,
Hmm.
so yeah, it looks like this is based out of New Jersey. So I'm just looking through here. It says the claim subject offset no. So yeah, and they got the prices up in here, how much it is. So yeah, these mugs. How do they get all the money if they only down to like 800? How do they have the money to front it up in the first place?
I mean, they gotta have some upfront cost, and then buying all these shoes, and getting all these shoes on consignment or promissory, that they're
Yeah,
gonna get the money back. That's how
yeah,
you build up an $18 million debt.
yeah. I
Like,
man, maybe a
before
that's a
like if it sells, you get your money type deal.
yeah. And so this one says exclusive kicks 27. I believe this is on in the comments. It says Smitty Kicks looking like the next shoe Ponzi scheme. No email on his website. No way to contact them. Looking real suspect.
Mm.
Um, Schmidty Kick says, I still haven't received my Lightning 4s. Where they at? Damn. Says, and these are people adding Schmidty Kicks. It says, guess this dude turning to Zeta Kicks decides to fuck people over also. Scum hashtag. So, and we got up in here. Nice Case says, Smitty Kicks LLC has filed for bankruptcy with explanation points. The online sneaker seller owes creditors 18 million, over $18 million, while having assets of only $808.49. Damn, that's it. Damn.
And that's it.
Yeah. Out of all that, it says in the bankruptcy filing, Smitty says Kicks president Brett Schmidt declares that the potential assets that failed business has include money owed from Zeta Kicks. Oh wow.
See,
Wow.
told you
Yeah.
they tied into it somehow.
Yeah. This is gonna slowly. Yeah, I'm assuming inventory is gonna be on eBay shortly. Theirs filing bankruptcy, they're not getting a federal issue, so looks like this will probably be on there a lot. I won't be surprised if this is on there a lot quicker. When the people says "damn," a lot of people are saying "damn," like yo. It says it soothes my soul knowing there is a reseller out there in financial ruin. It's just getting greedy. That's all that is.
But think it's coming, and they're just taking the top dogs off first.
Yeah. All right.
Like,
That's my thing. All these resellers, and I ain't trying to pick on 2020, but in 2020, all these resellers popped up out of nowhere. And they're slowly crumbling as one, let's just face it, the cost of living is going up everywhere. You know what I'm saying? What's it called? Inflation. That's the word I'm looking for. Inflation. You know what I'm saying? So even to maintain that business, and they're doing it off websites and stuff, it's still a hard thing to maintain. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So it's a dog eat dog world. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Most definitely. Let's see. One says May's Most disrespectful says played yourself. If you actually use these guys, that's a gamble you take, not buying from legit companies. I feel bad for no one.
I mean, is he wrong though?
Yeah, I give no fucks is what he just basically
Yeah,
said.
I'm saying, is he wrong? I mean, that's the risk you run, you know. I mean,
True.
honestly, that's the risk you run with anything. You run that risk buying from eBay too, even though they have a authentic guarantee. But hey, I mean, how guarantee is it? Like, yeah, like the eye can't catch everything.
Yeah. Yeah, but at least with eBay, you got some form of
Yeah,
legit
yeah,
customer service.
yeah, true. But I mean, they can't speak. They can't speak for like I say once the shoes are in your hand, yeah, they can take them back, but still, just your frustration, they can't really do much about that, So I mean, it's just what I'm trying to say. You run the risk with anything.
Yeah,
So
even with GOAT, you know what I'm saying?
yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah.
Let's see. Some person says living off expense says everybody's a reseller now, and people stop buying resale. Eventually, it was gonna dry up. That's a fact, and I've been saying that in 2020. I'm like, I just got tired of preaching it, but I remember in 2020, I'm like, everybody just hold out for like a good month. You know what I'm saying? These guys, we'll start seeing these guys go away because
Mm-hmm.
they got to, for them to get the product, they got to put something. They got to put something up, whether it's credit or this, that, and the third. So they banking on us to just, oh man, run right to it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And people have slowly died down from buying resale.
Yeah, you don't even see resellers much anymore anyway. I mean, the last one that I really saw that really was big was probably the Cherry 11s. People tried to book those up, but I mean,
I knew that wasn't gonna go anywhere.
yeah, that's it. They tried to book up on those, but I mean, at at some point in time, people had already had them anyway. So
Yeah,
it wasn't really a hype drop when we had already knew about them and the whole travesty that happened with them.
I was about to say that's what killed that too. Whenever them joints, the whole Memphis trailer Ramsack joint,
Mm-hmm.
that killed that immediately.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Let me hit the chat real quick. Let me hit the chat. Let's see. Read that one says Manny with the kick says facts. Mel shaking my head. Kwame says I've been looking at these summer dunks, but they too hype, so I'm looking Insta ship. Okay. Manny with the kick says you right, J Polo, and pass on those. Yep. As Scott says, how are the third parties able to do pre-orders yet Nike can't? And where are the sneakers coming from? This is true. This is true. Like I have a feeling they have a plug inside. I know. I'll speak for the Zeta Kick situation with him being in Oregon. I'm pretty sure he don't know. He didn't give up his inside like mole, so to speak. But I feel like he had an inside mole. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying? That was hooking him up. Whereas no way they even knew or even looked there. He just
Mm-hmm.
that one he just took on too many damn orders. You know. Kwame says Nike's supposed to be doing pre-orders through that swoosh thing. And Scott, yeah, this is true. They are. I ain't heard too much more about it though, but I've heard it before. I know Kwame put that up in the Discord as well. Salute to the Discord. Um, Melly Mel says, "What you mean pre-order? I missed that. Doesn't everyone have a Swish account? Swish account though. I mean, yeah, you got it was on the sneakers app, and like I read into it, but I didn't even go that in depth into it. Kwame says, no, you had to be invited. Okay, cool. I ain't getting no invite. Melly Mel says, I have a Swish account. It seems like everyone has a Swish account though. I mean, yeah, that really probably still don't mean to guarantee you anything though. Kwame says, I think a lot of people got the invitation where you had to make the crypto picture thing. Oh, I didn't do that. I think I know what you're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Manic says, Cookies and Kicks closing their store with similar issues. I'm gonna look up Cookies and Kicks. I ain't even heard of Cookies and Kicks before. Have you heard of Cookies and Kicks?
Nah, I haven't.
That's from Manny with the Kicks. I'm gonna put that in the search engine in just a second. Kwame says that 800 assets doesn't even make sense. That's like 3 pairs of shoes. Facts. Manny with the Kicks says,
and that's assets. Right.
That's
what he's actually. That's not his actual money in his pockets.
Right.
So yeah. He's probably got less than that in his pockets.
I mean, I would hope he had more and just ain't trying to tell nobody. But I mean, you probably right.
I mean, he's got those probably 1 pair of off-white shoes that's worth 800.
Yeah, let me I'm gonna share my screen real quick one time. This is cookies and creams. What I just got from Manny with the Kicks. Apparently, this is a store in LA. It says temporarily closed already. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if we got any news on the joint. May have to pull it up, but yeah, it looks like you may be right. I'm gonna see what the reviews always kind of, and when you click the reviews, it's 187 reviews. Let me see if I can put it like at newest first. So usually people have something in here. So this one says, this was from 2 months ago. It says, please do not fall for the hype. Most of the shoes can be found elsewhere at fraction of the cost. It should be illegal to charge customers double the cost of an item. Wish we could have done our research prior to going. There is no money back policy.
Damn.
Only store credit. So you stuck to purchase another overpriced item. Yep. So there you go. People keep
That's
100.
straight in your face. That's straight to your face. We're not giving you your money back.
Exactly. This one says Cookies and Kicks, which they says Cooking Kicks World. Put in. I guess they go by Cookies and Kicks World as well. Scam me and 2,000 other of $150 to $250 each with the NFT collection. Oh Lord, no utility for their project. Blocked everyone from their Discord. Be careful when purchasing from their store. If they can scam people online, they can easily do it in person. Damn. That's what you probably talking about right there, Manny. This is crazy, yo. This is freaking crazy. So yeah, that's why I said you got to go down the rabbit hole. You can't go off because they got a lot of good reviews, but you got to look at the most. This is like the newest. So new, they're telling you it's basically some don't change. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's all that is. So yeah, I mean, like I said, all these resale stores, man, it's a little. I don't know. I don't want to wish nothing bad on nobody. I don't want to say nothing negative, but I'm not mad to see things coming to light. I'll say that.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it was bound to,
Yeah. Manny with the Kick says, hopefully Schmidty list on eBay isn't all GR pairs. That's what I'm afraid of too. Yeah. I hope it's not all GRs because I mean it's like that's what it's looking like. Which I don't even see why you would open the doors if that's all you bought to sell. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Kwame says, I'd cop some GRs like the Lightning 4s again if it's retail. I mean, yeah, I can see that. Man of the Kick says, facts, Kwame, LOL, and Schmitty should have some heat. I hope so, with the praying hands from Manny. Jay Brooks in the building says, what up, Sneaker fam? What up, Jeremy and Dunks? Late to the live, but had a busy day. Okay.
Yo,
that's
what's going on,
man.
Jay?
Appreciate you for coming through, Jay Brooks, as always, man. Appreciate that, man. And you know we always gonna have a video up so you can catch the playback. So yeah, we ain't tripping. Appreciate you for coming through. Everybody that's been coming in and out, smash the like button, goes a long way. So yeah, I think I read that one. Let me see. I'm gonna share my screen real quick, and this also shows. Let me share the screen. This I'm assuming is used to be Smitty Kicks' pretty much Instagram, but as you can see, if you try to search Smitty Kicks, you will no longer find Smitty Kicks.
Wow.
They are out of here. They are officially out of here. So let me close that one out real quick. So this is where I kind of got the thumbnail, and this is Nice Kicks. Pretty much read that one. Says, according to the paperwork filed this week, the online sneaker seller owes creditors $18 million. I'm not even going to try to say this number, like $18,473,000, 66 and 33 cents. And I'm pretty sure I butchered that, but God, that's a lot of numbers. Yeah. That's what I want y'all to take away from that.
Down to the cent.
Yeah, 33 cents. And while having assets of just of $808. This is my thing. If that's all they have in assets, then where the shoes at? Because that's what they talking about. They product. Where are the rest of the product at? That's my thing.
They say it tied into Zeta, right? So maybe the inventory could be mixed.
Possibly. In total, 661 parties are listed as creditors. Damn. So they in debt between a total of 661 people. They just borrowed with any other company that just gave them money.
Mm-hmm.
God damn. 600. I thought I was tripping because I had like 3 or 4 creditors. Hell no, it's nothing.
Jeez,
I guess I got the average then.
yo, I'm gonna check that credit karma.
Yeah. 661 parties are listed as creditors that range debt in as small as $212 to nearly $6 million to the payment processor, Stripe.
Ooh.
And so it's some people they could probably. Well, it sounds like you need to go ahead and take that 800 and pay the 212 off.
I mean, start. It's a start, right?
You think it's gonna make a difference though?
I mean, it'll get that fucking mark off your credit.
Smitty Kicks says declared that it owes more than $350,000 to other family members of the president, Brett Schmidt.
Oh man, even family money. Oh,
Yeah,
come on.
over $350K to the family. You got a good family because my family would have cut you off after about a good 100 spot.
Yeah.
After 100, you like, hey man, what the hell what you doing? You know what I'm saying? We'd have had questions. That's all that is. Let's see. Yeah. Family members and the president, Brett Smith, and $1,738,600 to Smitty Kicks Fund, an entirety that lists Brett Schmidty as a principal and the SEC filing dated in February 10th. Okay. So this literally was back in 2022 too. So yeah, these motherfuckers owe a little bit of everybody.
Mm-hmm.
In the bankruptcy filing, Smitty Kicks President Brett Smith declares that potential assets that failed business has include money owed from Zeta Kicks, its founder Michael. Okay, I'm not saying his last name, and CFO Brittany. So he's basically pointing them out as part of the. And correct me if I'm wrong. And this is alleged, and this is what I'm getting from the reading. He's basically saying that reason his part of his business fails because theirs failed.
Yeah, so he's pointing the finger.
Yeah, he's pointing her like, yeah, I messed up, but I wouldn't.
It's only because they messed up.
Yeah, it's because they messed up. That means to me, there's probably more than people in this Ponzi scheme situation than just Zeta Kicks. Like now, it's another company that's following behind them. I wouldn't be surprised if we see another company come behind, fall into the wayside that ties into this as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like this is where it's coming from.
Because you see, we still have this Bethany person that hasn't been. I mean, it's been listed right now, but
she's a part of the Zeta Kick situation because Bethany is his girlfriend. I don't know if you remember that. Bethany is his girl. Right, they were business partners. So I don't know if you remember that, but they were business partners. So that's his boo. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man, he literally just threw everybody under the bus, man.
Yeah, yeah. Zeta Kicks, which is the founder.
Nino, classic Nino.
Yeah. It's going down. It's gonna be a whole bunch of people with me. It's bigger than me. Yeah. It's bigger than me. That's what I'm saying. Like that's what Smitty was saying. So imagine, I wouldn't be surprised. You know what? I just thought about it. Zeta Kicks may have been like the head honcho, so to speak, and he got so many other part of his business was people like this. There's probably going to be a XYZ Kicks come out within the next couple of months because now they were probably feeding off this person or they were probably feeding off Zeta Kicks. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm pretty sure this wasn't his only type of little deal with these guys. He had some other deals with some other people too.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Zeta Kicks, he doing the right thing, sell his inventory, but I don't think there's too much they can really do to him because, I mean, like, the product selling, he's doing the best he can do, and he's already kind of pleaded guilty, so to speak, right? Or he took a deal.
I mean, so he'll do very little to, if any, jail time.
Yeah, if he can make it right and clean it up. But I mean, if more companies like this keep coming out,
it's going to be one of those Army and a Hellcat situations. Like, they're going to get him, bust him down, take everything. He'll be out in a couple months because he'll have to sell. Obviously, you have to sell everything to clear that debt.
Question: Did Army and the Hellcat have to sit down for a little bit?
No, he did a couple months until everything got sorted out.
That's a little bit.
But you know what I'm saying? Like no serious time for the crime he committed. You know, he did a little time until all the assets, everything got figured out, and what they could do to get everything paid back. Once all that was situated, he was out.
Why he made it seem like he beat the case and everything?
I didn't say he beat the case. I said he didn't do no serious time.
Not you, not you.
Oh,
He made it seem like when he started back posting it, he made it seem like he beat the
well,
case.
You know, because he's got to. That's what he was doing pretty much before all this went down. He was pretty much saying it to everybody's face that, haha, I got all this stuff, and nobody even knows how. You know. So we'll just say I feel like it's gonna.
He asked for them to look into his business. Then.
Oh yeah, when he had 10 Hellcats, and the IRS is like, but you haven't given us 1 cent.
Yeah. So he asked for that attention. You know what I mean? He asked for that attention.
You got vlogs. He had vlogs of what? Of him going to the dealerships, buying a Hellcat straight cash.
Wow. Yeah. I didn't even know that.
Yeah, I remember he bought a blue Daytona straight cash.
See, I ain't really watched, but like maybe his channel, I've only watched like 2 or 3 like posts, you know what I'm saying? So
it was something called something reloaded. I can't remember, but
okay, yeah, that's his website. He got reloaded, yeah.
Yeah, it was something like that too. It was his YouTube name.
Oh, I thought it was just I thought his YouTube name was just Me and the Hellcat.
Oh, he had multiple ones.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
Yeah. See, the one where he was like, living his lifestyle, it was his Me and the Hellcat one. But when
he was
like,
that's all I ever knew about.
Yeah, I think when he was doing like.
I was like, yeah, I was like,
oh man, but yeah, I feel like all this stuff it just kind of ties in together. Like you can't really fault the people for if the people like say like if they're doing something and the common man or the unknowing man he falls victim to it. You know what I'm saying?
Got you. Yeah.
I just figured out a loophole and exploited it, and people fell for it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Didn't he have he said he had his own like streaming services like Netflix or something?
And that's what the thing was. That's how he was able to get all the stuff he got. Because he was streaming. He was streaming off of another streaming platform, and and people were subscribing to his.
Oh wow! And then you messing with the wrong people then.
Yeah, so pretty much whatever they were streaming off his website was really being streamed from I don't know where, but not his site wasn't it wasn't legit.
His site was linked to somebody else's stuff that was legit, and they found out that he had basically connected to their shit unknowingly.
Yeah, and it was probably multiple, so he wouldn't be traced so easy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Wow. Interesting. I mean, smart idea. Just don't, you can tell it ain't all the way legal. Smitty Kicks says is a name that's been frequently mentioned in court documents in the Zeta Kicks case include. Okay, so the court on the legal system with Zeta Kicks situation, they already know about it. So Smitty Kicks is a name that's been frequently mentioned in court documents in the Zeta Kicks case, including impress, interest, and purchase inventory from the receiver David P. Stapleton in charge of the dissolution of Zeta Kicks. Okay, so he does distributing stuff. Okay, we contacted Smitty Kicks for comment, but did not receive a response. I mean, of course not. I could have told you that they weren't going to say that.
He doesn't have a customer service or a number to call.
I think I got his website up. Let me see. This is his website right here. Yeah, this is a website, and they'll take you to. Yeah, this is a Smitty Kicks website. Let me see what they got on their inventory rise. Oh, everything on this website says sold out, yo. Yeah, everything on their website is sold out. So they got it where you can't even buy nothing anyway.
Yeah.
And they did pre-orders too. That's crazy. They had a pre-order system as well. Oh wow, get the fuck out of here. Do you see it?
Can we see it?
Huh?
Can we see it?
Oh shit, let me share the screen real quick.
Can you see it?
My bad. I thought I was saying, hey, this shit right here though. But do you see
what
this?
did you say?
Yeah, so this is the pre-order thing. So apparently they had it where you can do the Air Jordan Fire Red bulk in 10 pair for 1,300. So you can buy like pre-orders. Their pre-orders wasn't like my bad, y'all. I thought I was sharing the screen. I may be a little up
He
there.
was selling to resellers?
Yeah, he was selling by the bulk. So you can do these like, but they was GR. So this Georgetown, you can buy 10 pair for $1,300, or you can get a bulk of 100 pair for 11,500.
Wow.
Yeah, so they had the fire reds on here. They had the midnight navy 11s on here. Same thing. So if you do pre-orders, so they're like it sounds like right, and they had it. Wow, how did I not know they had cherries on here? Cherries on here. They had those same thing. 100 pair, 11,500, or you can do 50 pair for 5,000, almost 6K, or you can do 10 pair for 1,200. So they were selling by the bulk, and this was their pre-ordering system, but it's all sold out, obviously. But this is their pre-order system.
Wiped out.
Yeah.
They took it. They seized it.
Yeah. So this is anything on there. If you go to like latest releases, yeah, they had, man, this site is a little outdated too, though. They got the Royal Toe on there, but they got the Off-White Fires on there.
Well, it's been like a year and under investigation, right?
Possibly.
Because like you say, it started in like what, February 2022?
Yeah.
And so it's been full circle, and here we are back in February almost.
I wonder why they just want to take the site down, but I guess what's the point if everything is out of stock? Everything is officially out of stock, and that's probably what they was looking to make bank at. Is probably on their pre-order stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully, you get people that's trying to have like a resale shop. They go here and buy from here. It's legit, but he getting his stuff in bulk from Smitty Kicks. So yeah, you know what I'm saying. So you guys see the website. There's nothing you can even add on here. So
I mean, I don't really understand what anybody in the Discord would be doing business with somebody like that anyway. You know, I don't feel like anybody in here is in the business of resale or trying to buy shoes in bulk. I don't understand. I guess if you got a family or like maybe a Christmas situation, you know what I'm saying?
Most definitely, yeah. So I'm almost and look like on eBay there's already a Smitty Kicks, but they don't have any items for sale.
Jeez.
I think it's only a matter of time before we see that like load up.
That's what I'm saying. All that stuff that's sold out on the website, that's what we're gonna see.
Yeah.
So we got to get like kind of like a general assumption, like I said, of probably what's going to be coming here to eBay soon,
Mm-hmm. I just want to read what a Ponzi scheme is just to let everybody get a quick reminder real quick. We've been on this joint for over an hour, man. Y'all smash that like button. We're going to close it out at the 30-minute mark, which is 8:30 my time. So Ponzi scheme, again, similar to like a pyramid scheme, but by this definition by investor.gov, okay? They say a Ponzi scheme is an investment fraud that pays existing investors with funds collected from new investors. So they have to have new people coming in at all times in order for this thing to work. Sounds like a pyramid scheme to me, but it's kind of slightly different. Mm-hmm. Ponzi scheme organizers often promise to invest your money and generate high returns with little or no risk, but in many Ponzi schemes, the fraudsters do not invest the money. Instead, they use it to pay those who invested earlier and may keep some for themselves. Yep. While little or no legitimate earnings, Ponzi schemes require a constant flow of new money to survive. When it becomes hard to recruit new investors or when large numbers of existing investors cash out, the schemes tend to collapse. Yeah, so Smitty Kicks collapse. I mean,
and Schmidty was his fallback.
Yeah, and it's collapsing. It's collapsed. So whatever's on the Schmidty, they're gonna collapse soon too. Ponzi schemes are named after Charles Ponzi, a duped investor in the 1920s with a postage stamps speculation scheme. Wow. Selling stamps, and he
back in the 20s, damn, man.
1920s.
High priority.
Yeah, and they go over.
He acquired millions off of stamps.
Yeah, exactly. Stamps was probably must have been limited back then or something.
Yeah.
No
Hey,
phone.
shouts out to Mr. Ponzi.
Yeah. Wasn't there? He said it, Charles Punzi, Mr.
The
Charles.
the original hustler.
Exactly. And Ponzi scheme red flags. I'm gonna go. I gotta get this out there too. I want to put this out there. So many Ponzi schemes share common characteristics. Look for the warning signs, and it says high risk with little or no risk. Okay, cool. High returns with little to no risk. That means pretty much every investment carries some degree of risk, and investments yielding higher returns typically involve more risk. Be highly suspicious of any guaranteed investment opportunity. Yeah, you know what this thing makes me think of too, and I'm
What's that?
pretty sure you probably came around this in the area. When people do those, I forgot when they be like that. It'll be like a little group where they want you to sign up. It's called like Wake Up Now or something like that. It'll have like where they try to convince you it's still a pyramid scheme, but they try to convince you like it's a spider web, but it's the same thing where you have to pretty much you come to these meetings about nothing, but they just want you to pay a monthly thing, and the more people you get to sign up underneath them, the more money you make. But of course, everybody get a percentage off everybody, and the only person that really eats is the person who originally started at the tip top.
Yeah.
But once as soon as you run out of people, then the pyramid scheme collapsed. But I remember back in the day when I did have a roommate, that's one of the things they had signed up for was like Wake Up Now, and they popped up out of nowhere. I seen one where it was like 500 Club where that person was really big on it, and I'm like, y'all see the money signs, but y'all don't really look in depth of how it actually works. If somebody hits me with a business opportunity, right, I always want to know. I always want to go down the rabbit hole to know how it works to keep it 100.
Yeah.
Like, how do I really make money? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's my thing. I've seen somebody too, where they actually joined up for that ish, quit their job that they was currently working because they just knew they was going to make it in that.
Wow. Wow.
Didn't make it though, but I mean, and there's money in it if you get in it when it first start, but eventually you don't even quit. This is my thing. If you still working your job, if the person making this type of job, like you making that type of money, you would quit your job immediately if you bringing in that type of money. No, you still need us. And they will have like little, you can shop at our store. You get your own page to shop at your store. And he was this joint was so corny. So he had like a energy drink because you know they were popular at the time. He comes in before he speaks, he crashes it. It like makes that crisp sound like when you open it from the can, and he like slurps it. He's like, man, that's good. And then he starts to speak. He's advertising right in front of your face. Like you have to be there.
That's funny because I remember you said the energy drink thing. I had a coworker that I worked with a couple years back. She was doing the energy drink thing. I remember she did something similar to that. But the one I'm trying to get at is the more recent one. One of my coworkers, his spouse got involved in an insurance scheme like that, where
Oh wow.
they were they would go to this company and pay these monthly fees to become a quote unquote certified insurance adjuster or whatever you want to call it. But their job was to go out and get people to buy into this insurance, you know, while still paying your own fees to become a qualified adjuster or whatever, certified adjuster. And you didn't make money unless they signed up and got the insurance.
The fuck?
So the whole point is you pay all this money to finally become a certified insurance adjuster, but if nobody signs up for your insurance, what money have you really made? You've only lost money, and that money is all.
Hell no.
No, that money is all in, like you said, the top of the pyramid's pockets. You know, it's like getting paying to get a license but never getting a car.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Like, exactly what you see, like how that a blatant scheme. It's a blatant scheme in your face, and like he's saying that his spouse is so adamant about it, and she's still doing it and paying into it and saying that it's gonna work.
He's tried to warn her already, though, I'm sure, right?
Yeah, because she tried to get him to buy insurance from her.
Oh wow.
Try to sell the job to her own spouse. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, That's
I
a
had that.
if you never heard of one, like, hey, you pay us this monthly fee and you'll become certified, qualified to sell insurance. Now, yeah, that sounds good because they tell you, yeah, after you get it, you can make up to this amount of money. You work your own hours. You know the whole, everybody knows the whole little deluxe package they try to sell.
Yeah.
And so yeah, that all sounds good. You work your own hours. You come to work when you want. You can work when you want. Make your money is limitless. You can make as much money as you want. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
it's up to how hard you want to hustle. That type
Yeah,
deal.
that's what they do. Is like it's you make whatever you put into it.
Yeah, exactly. But hey, I've already put $2,000 into it trying to get this license, and I haven't even talked to two people on the phone to sell insurance. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and then see that the more I found, like I never was convinced anyway, because like they never fully tell you. And then another thing they'll tell you is like if you ask a whole bunch of questions, if you ask a little too many questions, they don't know the answer. All they tell you is this: oh, for me to give you that, you got to go ahead and kind of sign up.
Yeah, exactly,
I'm like,
exactly.
nah, I don't.
I can't disclose certain details unless you're a full member, something like that.
Yeah, and
Like
it's like, well, how am I supposed to make the decision? Like that's my brain. I'm like,
exactly,
well, how am I supposed to make the decision if you can't tell you hiding shit?
exactly the answer. The one question that's gonna make or break this for me, you can't even answer. you know.
That's my whole situation has always been with these pyramid / Ponzi schemes / whatever. Like I hate it's. I guarantee you, because that's the people that didn't fall for it. That I was, and then it was a skit that came. I'm not gonna play the video. I played it during live one time, and they flagged my joint. But homie had showed like where he said when your best friend joins a pyramid scheme, that was the skit. And he said it's like whenever they see you, they're super excited, and then they come with some BS, and you be like, "Nah, I'm good." He's like, "This is I see the vision." They come with like what I call like filler words. It's like that really grab people's attention, but it's
I
like,
was gonna
bro,
say, if you don't stop reading off that virtual cue card they gave you,
yeah, like you can tell. Like that's my thing too. Is it just me or do them people not? Whenever you see somebody who signs up for like a Ponzi scheme or a pyramid scheme, well, the Ponzi scheme is slightly different because you actually getting something physical. But the pyramid scheme, when you know somebody's joined one and you see them, they are too excited. They look complete. They're like brainwashed. That's the word I'm looking. They look super brainwashed and just like telephonic. Like
and it's like they're just literally you're literally just reading off a cue card. Like you're literally giving me the answers that he gave you. What he told you, or the creator of this little scheme, you're literally just telling me verbatim what he told you.
exactly, and it's like, bro, like
You sound
okay.
like a robot.
Yeah, pretty much. You sound so like a robot in a trance.
I don't want to buy your toothpaste. I don't want to buy your insurance.
Exactly. You gotta buy. I don't want to buy your knockoff energy drinks. Like where the name brand.
Exactly.
Yeah, what the name brand shit at? You know what I'm saying?
Exactly, man. Like I don't know what the monkey brains energy drink is. Something like that.
Exactly. That's what it be. So yeah, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
It just be random shit too. It's like you buy all from here, and this product's good quality too. And like,
and hey, what gets me is that it's usually made within that city or state. What I'm saying?
And then my thing is like, if it's so motherfucking good, why they at the stove? You know what I'm saying?
True that. Little random trivia for people who don't know. We actually brew Monster out here in Vegas.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah,
nice.
This is what Monster is made at.
Sweet. That's what's up. Let me hit the chat. Says Smitty Kicks says Brooks 100. Let's see. Smitty Kicks says this guy burned everybody. Shit. Yeah, he did. I mean, it really he just
no Vaseline.
My thing is, I think it's just one of those. It's a situation he bit off a little bit more than he can chew on before he didn't know how to close the door. He started taking a little bit too many people because more and more people start opening up resale shops. Because think about it. Like I said, we about to see where some of these other resale shops is slowing down too. I guarantee you. Because this is the thing. if these people are behind some other people, it's bigger. Like I said, it's bigger than Nino Brown, baby. It's bigger
Six,
than Nino Brown.
you said 661 creditors are are
Tied
looking
up
for
in
their
that.
money.
Yeah,
So that lets you know already that it's more than just him, than the Schmidty and Zeta tied into this thing.
exactly. And
There's no
more
way. There's no way two people could get that many people to invest into them.
right. So it's more to come, most definitely. I
Hmm.
believe you all the way. Let me hit the chat real quick. Let's see. Kwame says, for real, at Manny with a Kick says, Omni sold back Fire Stick and became a millionaire. Let's see. Manny with a Kick says, Dunks knows his stuff. Manny with a Kick says, I wouldn't mind buying other Jordan 3 Fire Reds for retail and some foam runners. Manny with a Kick says, I seen that with Herbalife shaking my head. Yep. That's
Hmm.
another one of those
Hmm.
Herbalife. Oh my God.
That's made it. Yeah, it's out here too. So I know all about that.
The Herbalife seemed like they attacked the females. You know what I mean? Because it was
Hmm.
more the females that was
I
into like
think we've actually talked about this before.
well, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. Because I mean, if we talked about the Zeta Kick situation, then this probably came up. It's just this ain't nothing but a rerun to me, baby. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
You say, you say, yeah. The thing is with them though. This time you say they attacked the ladies and they kind of went personal with it. You know.
Heck yeah, they hit. Oh, I didn't even think that deep. Like, because no disrespect, but
Yeah.
some females are
Yeah.
very
So I'm
self-conscious
saying
about their
exactly.
weight.
Yeah.
So yeah, they picked on a vulnerability, dog. That's low, man. That's low. That's low. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Manny says, I seen that with Herbal Life, shaking my head, hella scam, don't even make you lose weight. So
It's just cheap tea, whatever it is. I don't even know.
well, it's
I
supposed to be
honestly don't
like
think what it is.
protein. Well, I think they probably got that too, but it's supposed to be like protein powder for the people that's working out. Like I've
Oh
seen
yeah,
people
and it
get that stuff.
detox and stuff.
Yeah, and it's like, what the hell? Like, yeah, and and then the sad part is, if you just happen to meet somebody or see a female that was into it, you
Hmm.
can't even really say your full thoughts on it. You just have to be like, oh, okay, yeah, cool,
Yeah, exactly.
yeah. Because if you say something, it's already a sensitive area, and if you tell them like, hey, I don't think it's working, like, yeah, you ain't finna win that.
And
You're
then
not
you
winning
gotta
that
think
battle.
what sucks even more about that is a woman. It will invest more and more money into it because she'll be like, I don't feel like it's working. I don't think it's working. So she'll double up on the product, triple up on the product sometime. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So some of these women probably were putting multiple thousands of dollars into this company.
yeah. You know what I'm saying? Jay Brooks says there are travel companies like that too. They make you host a bunch of people at your house to present the product and you get no bread from it. I
Isn't that
saw
like
that.
those timeshare things?
That too, but I think he's thinking of I seen some people where they have like it was some they call it some type of party where it's like you come
Show the
over.
product and yeah, you can invest into it from there and shit, right?
Yeah, they have that, but there's also ones where they have the products like samples. You come and try out some of the samples, and then before you know it, they want you to order what you sample before you know, like the actual full size of it. I forgot what type of stuff it is, but yeah, it's one of those, and they go from house to house. That's a little scheme too.
Hey, if you remember, fun fact for everybody, if you remember off the Wayne Bros, remember with Sean and Marlon when they invested into that, what was it called? Group. There it is. It was like their hair gel. They invested into and they put all this money into it, and people bought into it, and when they used it, it burned all their hair off.
Oh God.
Yeah, it was just funny little situation that they made fun of on a TV show. And like I say, it was the Wayne Bros, so they had to put they extra on it.
Yeah, salutes to the Wayne Bros,
Yeah,
man.
salute to the Wayne Bros. Sad how Hollywood did them, but hey,
I mean, we got to touch on that too, man. I mean, they all right though,
oh yeah, they are right.
but I think they should easily be on the level. I mean, I'm saying financially, and I'm pretty sure they're straight. They should be on the Tyler Perry level. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like they're one of the originators as well. I would like to see them actually work together. I mean, because Tyler Perry does comedy.
yeah,
You know?
but you know,
We'll see how that goes. Um, let's see. Jay Brooks says they sell like vacation packages and earn points and stuff like that. Okay, similar scenario. Jay Brooks says, "Dang dunks, that was the very first episode of the
Was
Wayans Brothers too."
it
Oh wow,
was? Mm-hmm.
fun fact.
Yeah.
Fun fact. Salutes to dunks and salutes to Jay Brooks. Let me share my screen. I want to read the rest of these red flags for a Ponzi scheme, so you make sure y'all don't get caught up in them. But I mean, I'm pretty sure we on it over here, but we gonna make sure. Let me share the screen real quick. So another one says overly consistent returns. Investments tend to go up and go down over time, but skeptical about an investment that regularly generates positive returns regardless of over market conditions. Okay, so if you're getting the money back a little too, if it seems basically that means if it seems a little bit too good to be true in your investment, then it probably is.
Yeah, so like if they say a promissory of say 3 months, you'll get your money back. But if they give it to you back in like a month's time, a month and a half, I mean, once or twice, it's like okay, all right, that's cool. If you're doing it consistently, then that's something they say you should probably be looking out for.
Most definitely, most definitely. Unregistered investments. Ponzi schemes typically involve investments that are not registered with the SEC and or the state regulators. Registration is important because it provides investors with access to the information about the company's management, products, services, and finances. Okay, and I remember on that up on that post that we saw on Nice Kicks, they wasn't. I think it wasn't registered with the SEC. So
So
that's
what are
that.
they? They're only LLCs, right? So they take very little fault if anything actually happens.
Yep. Yep. So they're at least, yep, exactly. Unlicensed sellers. Federal and state security laws require investment professionals and firms to be licensed or registered. Most Ponzi schemes involve unlicensed individuals or unregistered firms. Let's see, secretive complex strategies. Yeah, that's basically tying to the pyramid stuff because you're not. They're gonna never tell you, and I'm pretty sure even once you sign up, they still don't have the answer. Um, and void investments if you don't understand them or can't get complete information about them. Yes, sir. That's the bit that should have been number one for me.
That's exactly what you literally just said.
Yeah, that should be that should be at the tip top for me personally. Well, I
Hmm.
never got caught in that ish because I'm like I don't understand this, so I can't. Your money, I take my money very serious, bro.
Another one that I don't see up here, but that they should do is if they try to give you too much money back at once.
Yeah,
Like that'd be a red flag too. Like if they, like I said, once again, if they say they're going to pay you back 10,000 in 3 months, and they try to give you 15,000 in a month and a half, you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
It's like like how'd you make this extra money? I'm sure you know you not. I'm sure you're not doing that good to where you can pay me back. You know, almost my money plus half. So what you really need me for if that's the case?
true. Let's see. Another one says issues with paperwork. Account statement errors may be a sign that funds are not being invested as promised. Let's see, difficulty receiving payments. Be suspicious if you don't receive a payment or have difficulty cashing out. Ponzi scheme promoters sometimes try to prevent patients from cashing out by offering an even higher return for staying put. Oh, so it's like one of those like, all right, man, I'll just take my money and bounce. Like, we
If
about
you
to
wait
get
two more days, it'll
yeah, it's like, yo, I got you, no problem. We good for it. But you just picked up something. I ain't want to say nothing, but or they deliver like that. I wasn't gonna say nothing, but XYZ coming in next month, that's gonna pretty much triple everybody that's
yeah,
in
yeah.
situation, which
So
basically means it's gonna
don't
triple
forget
him.
invest your money back.
Yeah, pretty much. They're trying to trick you to make sure your ass don't leave because they're like, nope. Because if you do, you're gonna hurt my pockets low key. But I'm gonna
That should be number one.
exactly. Yeah, that should be. You ain't lying. That should be number one. It's like, yo,
The difficulty receiving payment. Yeah,
and then
that should be the one and only red flag. Honestly,
hell yeah, hell yeah. So the Smitty jigs. I'm gonna show they Twitter real quick. Let me get the boom. Yeah, so that's their Twitter page right now. So yeah, tweets are protected. I think they've locked this mother sucker down though, because you see they ain't got none of their tweets up or nothing. So
yeah.
and it's been a member since 2017. Got 5,000 followers over that. So yeah, like if you look at their Instagram, like I told you, you can't find that either. So pretty much, yeah, man, this is sad, but I mean, hey,
What's that about it?
I mean, true. I'll give you that. I think just the people that's caught in the crossfire that was an innocent bystander,
Ooh,
maybe.
the
But in it,
customers or the investors?
yeah, but in my situation, I'm assuming those other investors or other people that are these resale shop, they may, right? And I don't know, don't quote me, this is alleged. It's possibly those resale shops that we just don't like.
Yeah, and I'm saying, are there even 661 loan companies in the world in the United States? I'm
Yeah,
sure there are. I'm sure there are, but I don't think that you got your credit line is that good or your negotiation skills are that up to par that you can convince 661 people to invest into you and you can promise them all the same thing that they're going to get their money back in a timely fashion, 100% of it. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, man. This shit is crazy, man.
Or it's like a Shark Tank situation, where they're like, all right, I want this much back. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah,
they say, well, and it's probably one of those situations where, yeah, they were coming back with some money, but it's not what we discussed,
yeah, true.
Like it
So
was a slow month, man. These didn't move like we thought they were. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, so yeah, pretty much. You know how that's gonna go. Look up, we just got a couple new members in the Discord, which is weird. I got my phone on vibrate and it's still making noise. Or is that yours?
Oh, that's my computer. Yeah.
Okay, cool. We just got a couple new members sign up for the Sold Out Discord. Appreciate that, man, for coming through.
Oh
Y'all
yeah.
sub up to the channel. Definitely sub up to the Discord. But yeah, man, go ahead and wrap things up for the night. We've been on the joint for an hour and 26 minutes. Told y'all I was gonna do it right at the 1 hour and 30-minute mark. We are actually on time. Great topic for the night, most
Oh yeah.
definitely.
Of course. Very active chat. Everybody seems to have spoke up, had their opinions on it.
Because people have run, not saying people have signed up, but you have run into those people who tried to offer you a similar
Yeah.
situation. Whether this is just the sneakers version, basically.
Yeah, like we've seen it in every walk of life, like from like you say, from the shoes to the travel assistance.
Yeah, most definitely,
So
most definitely.
it's not gonna go anywhere, and I mean, it's just honestly, I feel like it's just waiting for its next big thing to leech onto.
Yeah, that's
And,
all that
and like I
is.
say, and it's kind of like this whole. It's like Herbalife, in my opinion. I feel it's like exploiting our vulnerability because you have to have shoes to uh to be able to be a functioning person in today's society. You have to have shoes on. It's something that you need. It's a requirement of life. It's a necessity. So and obviously certain people take different routes and different approaches with their shoes. Like some just see shoes as shoes. Hey, I'm just gonna walk in them. Some people see them as art, and some people see them as just some people see them as a business, and I feel like that they exploit that. They when you do stuff like that, you're kind of exploiting, the neediness of humans. You're gonna exploit women because most likely women are gonna be self conscious about their bodies and how they look. On the other end of it, you're gonna exploit men because men are most likely gonna care about their appearance, how their feet look, what they're dressed in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So it's kind of it kind of sucks on both ends. But yeah, I think it should be stopped, but it is no way it's gonna be stopped. It's been going on clearly since the 20s, and here we are.
1920s, man.
Here we are in the 2020s, and it's still continuing to happen. So not going nowhere, not no time soon. And I just pray that none of us get caught up in any type of deal like that. If it seems too good to be true, it probably is pretty much.
Most definitely, most definitely. And on that note, man, we're going to close things out, man. Y'all smash that like button. Sub up to the channel if you haven't done so already. If you like content about sneakers, you are in the right place. My name is Jeremy Jones, and I make content about sneakers, man. Occasional try-on hauls. And, of course, we got Music Mondays coming right back at y'all on this Monday. So y'all smash that like button, sub up to the channel. And, of course, I'm going to go ahead and let Dunks take us out.
Hey, man, done talking for the night, man. We're just going to close this one out, man. I'm Dunks. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of your weekend, enjoy the rest of your night. We'll be back Monday with Music Monday, man. Hope you guys join us then.
Most definitely, man. We're officially out this thing, man. Peace.
Peace.
Where's Da Vinci?
I just been working, ain't sleeping on weed. With the gang and they ready to feed. They just be talking, it ain't what it seems. Full of cap, they ain't sipping on lean.
Wanna work is gonna come with a fee. Wanna work is gonna come with defeat. The individual that came with the beat. Got the code and it came with the cheat.
To the top, we the gang, we can't stop. Oh no, let me talk. You a lame, you a all.
I'm with a daddy on FaceTime. I keep that girl on the low like a baseline. Moving me up so you know that it's game time. I hit the beat and the slap at the same time.
I'm with the gang, I'm with my slimes, yeah. Don't waste my time without the crime. I'm in my prime. Don't cross the line, cause that's a crime. You can't mess with mine. I stick to the grind, the flow is divine, and that's why I shine. Yeah. Got the code, it don't matter, my diamonds on froze. I just hang up my clothes, I don't fold. Yeah, he paid for the price, then he rose. Don't you act like you really forgot. Like the baby, I came with a box. Why you rappers be living a lie? Tryna be somebody that you not. I just been working, ain't sleeping on weed. With the gang and they ready to feed. They just be talking, it ain't what it seems. Full of cap, they ain't sipping on lean.
Wanna work is gonna come with a fee. Wanna work is gonna come with defeat. The individual that came with the beat. Got the code and it came with the cheat.
To the top, we the gang, we can't stop. Oh no, let me talk. You a lame, you a all.
I'm with a daddy on FaceTime. I keep that girl on the low like a baseline. Moving me up so you know that it's game time. I hit the beat and the slap at the same time. I'm in the sky, I'm talking to God, we catching them vibe. I caught a flight and I realigned with all of my guys, yeah. I'm with a dime, half of the time she can't make her mind, yeah. I wasn't trying, I messed around and I made her mine, yeah. Yeah, we running it up like a slope. Bought the chain and it came with the stones. Going crazy, we doing the most. In Miami, we stay on the coast. Ain't doing no bragging or boasting. I bought a biz, I ain't posted. I be rapping and getting them notes in. I'm going pop like I'm toasted.
I just been working, ain't sleeping on weed. With the gang and they ready to feed. They just be talking, it ain't what it seems. Full of cap, they ain't sipping on lean.
Wanna work is gonna come with a fee. Wanna work is gonna come with defeat. The individual that came with the beat. Got the code and it came with the cheat.
To the top, we the gang, we can't stop. Oh no, let me talk. You a lame, you a all.
I'm with a daddy on FaceTime. I keep that girl on the low like a baseline. Moving me up so you know that it's game time. I hit the beat and the slap at the same time.
Where's Da Vinci?
I just been working, ain't sleeping on weed. With the gang and they ready to feed. They just be talking, it ain't what it seems. Full of cap, they ain't sipping on lean.
Wanna work is gonna come with a fee. Wanna work is gonna come with defeat. The individual that came with the beat. Got the code and it came with the cheat.
To the top, we the gang, we can't stop. Oh no, let me talk. You a lame, you a all.
I'm with a daddy on FaceTime. I keep that girl on the low like a baseline. Moving me up so you know that it's game time. I hit the beat and the slap at the same time.
I'm with the gang, I'm with my